The Ganges River explained in under 3 minutes. Chapter 1. The Geography. High up in the western Himalayas, large amounts of glacial meltwater are continuously tumbling down the mountainsides of Uttarakhand to form the 5 headstreams of the Ganges River. From here, an epic journey of 2,500 kilometers through the fertile plains of the North Indian subcontinent continues, until the water masses finally discharge along the fast-bending Ganges Delta into the Indian Ocean. On this journey, the waters of the Ganges River mix with hundreds of tributaries to finally become one of the largest rivers in the world, with a discharge volume of almost 19,000 cubic meters per second. To put this into perspective, it is more than the combined discharge of Europe's 5 longest rivers. At the end of the long journey, these vast amounts of water spread far across the Bengal Plains before reaching the Indian Ocean. In fact, the delta of the Ganges River covers just over 105,000 square kilometers, which makes it the largest river delta in the world, surpassing the areas of entire countries such as Portugal or South Korea in size. Chapter 2. Religion. Since the beginning of civilization in India, the Ganges River has been the center point of Hinduism, the 3rd most followed religion in the world. The river is embodied by Ganga, the Hindu goddess of forgiveness and purification. In religious rituals, bathing in the water is said to relieve Hindu people of their sins, and spreading the ashes of deceased Hindus gives them instant salvation. The waters of the Ganges River are being used for all kinds of religious rituals, but the obsession with the Ganges River also has its downsides. Since not everybody in the rural villages along the Ganges River can afford a wooden casket or lacks the resources for a full cremation, many dead bodies are thrown into the river to give salvation to deceased family members. This practice, however, severely pollutes the river, which brings us to Chapter 3, Pollution. The course of the Ganges River is home to around 400 million people, which rely on the water for industry and daily life, making it the single most populated river in the world. These hundreds of towns and cities often lead their untreated human waste into the river, creating a breeding ground for deadly viruses and bacteria like cholera and hepatitis. Additionally, industries of these cities, such as the textile mills, slaughterhouses, chemical plants, tanneries, and hospitals, often only minorly filter out their toxic wastewater before it is let into the Ganges River. Heavy concentrations of toxic chemicals such as chromium and mercury, byproducts of these industries, give the people living near the Ganges River the highest cancer rates of the entire country. All in all, the Ganges River is a majestic display of nature's powers, but an intense overuse by humans in its surroundings bring many problems to the fragile ecosystem of northern India. If you like videos like this one and want to see more, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Cheers.